let's cut to the chase.
Great.
There are people that want to make more money and aren't really sure how to approach their superiors to do that. How can someone ask for a promotion? How can someone ask for a raise?
So I'm just going to give you, I don't even know how many tips yet. We'll just see what happens around tried and true strategies that have actually helped my clients either get that promotion or leave their job and do something different, or leave their job and start their own company.
Mix 102.5, the best mix from the 90s to now. It's Big Poppa in the afternoon. Mental Wellness Wednesday, life coach Rebeccah Silence, and going to print right now. Coming back to life. It'll be out in October. You can pre-order it right now wherever you get your books. Also, the Emotional Survival Kit at RebeccahSilence.com. Rebeccah, how are you?
Well, hello. I am so glad to be here. Happy Mental Wellness Wednesday.
Let's cut to the chase.
Great.
There are people that want to make more money and aren't really sure how to approach their superiors to do that. How can someone ask for a promotion? How can someone ask for a raise?
Okay. I love this question. And so many of my clients over the years come to me with this exact same question. So I'm just going to give you, I don't even know how many tips yet. We'll just see what happens around tried and true strategies that have actually helped my clients either get that promotion or leave their job and do something different, or leave their job and start their own company.
So for the record, the title for this episode is just the tips. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Well, we're going to just give you some tried and true. Another word for that would be strategies. Okay, that have worked. So first thing, you have to believe that you are the ideal, most perfect candidate for the job. So if you need this job to validate that you would be worthy of it, A, you're never going to get hired. And B, you're putting your worth and your power in your boss's hands, in your superior's hands, instead of knowing your worth and what you bring to the table, which is one of the key ingredients to getting a promotion. People don't get promotions if they don't know their worth and bring that to the table. And basically, one of the first things you say is, look no further. You found your person. You at least need that energy.
So when it comes to that, you're talking about know your worth.
Yeah.
For someone who may not know what that means or what that entails. Can you get a little specific on that?
Sure. And thank you. So what I mean by that is, are you seeing you crushing it in that position before you know whether or not your boss would consider you? Would you be going to bed at night knowing that whether it's this or something else, you're raising the bar, you're asking, whatever you believe in for the next level position, the next level salary, whatever it is, because that's what you know you deserve. What I mean by knowing your worth is just basically owning fully what you know you deserve. So if you need the position to give you permission to own that you deserve it, you're going to keep it really hard and really far away from you, this next role that you want. So I think you owning your worth, knowing what you deserve, and being very, very clear. Here's the second thing. Be very, very clear about the type of job you want and the amount of money that you want to make. And know that you are a person, like I just said, that not only can pull it off, but would be the best possible person for the organization. So the next thing is, once you're clear and intentional about the money you want to make, the position you want to have, the duties and the responsibilities that will feel good to you every day, because let's face it, working can be hard, can be for a paycheck, or it can be a blast. You and I think, are great examples, Gary, of people that work, but not really. And we work So
Don't say that.
what I mean is we love it. It's fun. How often do I see you thanking the community for getting to do what you do? I feel the same way, right? So what if work doesn't have to be hard and a struggle and just for a paycheck? So when you are looking to get promoted, be in the energy of you want this raise, this promotion, this next level, because you want to enjoy work even more and because you want to be even more of service. The people that get promoted know they're the best pick, know what they deserve, know what they want, and they know that they will be an asset to the organization.
All right. So we're talking. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, are you thinking about in your conversations with the boss, with the person in charge of hiring, what you bring to the table for the greater good of the organization? And are you talking about that?
So we're talking about how to go and get your promotion and how to try to achieve that. When it comes to that, what about the people that are scared to ask for a promotion because they're afraid that they are going to get released?
Yeah. So
because that's a real fear with a real fear with some people.
100%. It's a real fear. And I don't care if you're working for a company or if you are, in a job search and just trying to find your next position in general, or if you're an entrepreneur wanting to go out on your own, but afraid to do that. Fear is huge. But here's the deal. If you don't ask for it, you don't get it.
Right.
So if you're going to sit home and be in your fear, letting it consume you instead of taking action, that's fine, but you will stay where you are in terms of the results you have. So what I want people to consider, fear in any area of your life, but particularly when it comes to career, I just want you to baby step it. Don't rush yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. What's one thing you can do today? And what's one thing you can do tomorrow? Have you actually applied? Do you have the resume done? Do you have a cover letter? Have you looked in the mirror and said out loud, here's why I'm the perfect person for the job? Because I bring this skill, this talent, this heart, this ability to build a team, work with a team, be solution focused, whatever it is that you bring. Are you able to know that and communicate it with yourself?
I feel a Rebecca's silence list coming on.
Oh my gosh. I just want people to know that number one, if you want something, it's already yours. If you will be brave enough to move through fear until you cross the finish line. You don't want it because maybe you're supposed to have it. You want it because you're supposed to have it. So be the person that goes and gets it. And there's a great podcast called How I Built This. And I just listened yesterday to the episode about Peloton. This company, this guy pitched thousands of people to get 100 angel investors in the beginning. He was denied so many times. My husband that owned Aquavita Farms at the old Oneida Silver plant, he pitched to like 15, 16 banks and got laughed at. People walked out of his presentations about his aquaponic farm. And he kept going until he got the one bank. So I also want people to hear and know is don't let one person or one organization's perception of you define whether or not you can have what you want in terms of career, in terms of position, in terms of the work experience you want to have. And if you're afraid that you'll be released because you ask for more, I want you to be brave enough to do it with this approach. It's going to help. So you're not threatening your boss. You're not giving any ultimatums. You're saying, I am really seeing that my skills could benefit this company even more if I was in this type of position. I'm very happy where I am, but I want you to be aware that where I ultimately want to be is here. And I want to know from you what steps I would need to take to make that transition so I can bring even more value to the company. Or if right now that's not an option, I just want it in the back of your mind that this is what I want for the company, for me. And if and when a position comes available, I would love to be the first considered.
And ask for feedback maybe, what else can I do to help,
Exactly.
get me ready for this?
Right. Or so I wouldn't say the part about what do I need to do to get me ready. I want you to come with full on confidence that you are ready, and what steps would I need to take to make this transition easier for the company would be a
I see.
great
That's a
way.
way better. That's a way better way to put it.
Yes, because if they see you as not thinking you're ready yet, you get to stay on the shelf. But if you're coming in, and then here's kind of the final piece for now for everybody to chew on. If you're coming in knowing I am the best person for the job, and here's why. Knowing that you're really clear, whether it's this or eventually something else, this is the type of position you want. This is the type of money you want, and that you in this position are bringing more value, then you need to have a way to speak to the actual value you're bringing. Are you increasing productivity? Are you increasing the quality of the workplace culture? Are you, helping them save money because of you being in a different role? Be thinking about what you bring to the table that benefits them and speak to that all day long, owning you are the perfect person. And whether it's this or something else, eventually, I promise you, as long as you don't quit when you get afraid, as long as you don't give up because it's not working out the way you want it, as fast as you want it, you'll get there. Just don't quit. And I do have on the website, RebeccahSilence.com. Yes, there's the emotional survival kit course, but recently we posted a 20-minute free masterclass about triggers and how to move through them. All fear is a trigger. You're afraid, and it's got you because you don't want the past to repeat. So whether or not you're looking to pursue a next level career, or you just know you have triggers that derail you, go to RebeccahSilence.com, sign up for the free trauma and trigger release method, take the masterclass, and I promise you, you'll have some new confidence and some new rocket fuel and some new energy to bring to whatever you're pursuing.
It's a Mental Wellness Wednesday with life coach Rebeccah Silence. Again, all that information at RebeccahSilence.com. Great stuff as always. We'll talk to you next week.
Happy career, leveling up, everybody.